Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. Of course, if you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. You guys know what is up with that. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a ShopMissA haul. If you haven't heard tell of ShopMissA, it's essentially a online retailer that sells products for like $1 US. So it's a little bit, usually around $1.34, something like that Canadian, depending on the price point. Some of the products are like $1.50 US, so they end up being about $2 Canadian. But it's a really inexpensive site. I generally purchase from their main brand, which is the AOA Studio brand, which is everything that I bought today. But if you guys are interested in seeing what I hauled, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so the first thing that I actually hauled was the AOA Studio Paw Wonder Blender. This is the little packaging that it came in. It has like a little Ziploc, and it shows on here, I guess it was like $1.55. You could buy these in a pack of 6, and I believe it was like $12. I think it was sold out though, because I was thinking about purchasing that. It's supposed to be latex free, super soft. I've heard nothing but good things about this specific sponge, so I wanted to pick it up. So I'm gonna open it up. Ew, it's really pretty. And there's different like versions of this. There's just like the normal one that looks like the normal beauty blender, and then there's this one with the flat side. But that's what that looks like. It is nice and like smushy, and it feels like super soft, like really, really soft. So that's kind of cool. I'm definitely excited to try that out. I don't use sponges all the time, but I always like to have like kind of a backup sponge. Right now I'm using the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, and I really like that one, and that's inexpensive, but this is like really inexpensive. All right, so the next thing I went and purchased was kind of like an impulse purchase. I just seen that it was available, and it wasn't the first time that I was browsing the site, so I figured I would pick it up. It was actually sold out initially, but this is the AOA Studio Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. It is 20 mils of product, so it's not quite 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce of product, but I mean, for $1, is it really, that big a deal? So that's the packaging there. It has all the ingredients and things on the back. It is a cruelty-free product. I believe all of the AOA stuff is actually considered cruelty-free. Like it all has the Leaping Bunny on it. Let's just see what this is like. It's supposed to be hydrating. So it feels like kind of a gel consistency. It feels nice. It feels cooling. It does definitely give your skin a hydrated look. It doesn't feel like anything special, just kind of like more kind of like a gel moisturizer. I just kind of have a scent. It's like fresh, like a melon scent almost. Yeah, I would say like kind of like a melon scent, if that makes sense. I don't know, like a cucumber melon scent. I don't know. It does have a little bit of a scent to it though, just in case you were worried about that. But yeah, I picked this up. I'm gonna give it a go, see if I like it with foundations, but for $1, you can't, you can't beat it. Okay, next I'm gonna mention, these are the products I was kind of excited to pick up along with 2 other things I'll mention here in a moment. But I think they came out with liquid eyeliner pens. So that's what it looks like. It has a nice tip point on them. They had 5 different colors. They had a purple one, a blue one, a brown, a green, and a black. I didn't get the black. It was actually out of stock. You can purchase as a set, but since the black was out of stock, it was out of stock. So I just went ahead and purchased these 4 individually, and I kind of wanted some colored liquid liners, and they had really good reviews. I have one of these on today. I have the purple one on. It is pretty dark, like it almost looks like black. Let me just like zoom you in and I'll show you. All right, guys, so that is the shade right there. I don't know if you guys can like see it. I do have some wear though, like right here. I have been wearing this all freaking day, but you can kind of see the purpley tones, but I definitely does like wear a little bit. But honestly, for $1, it's been on like since early this morning, and it's now like 6 o'clock. So it's doing pretty well for $1. And these don't bleed, which I really appreciate because most liquid liners kind of bleed. So that is the purple one. I will show you what it looks like when it's first applied. It does dry down though a bit more black. So I'm assuming most of these are going to be like that. But this is the green shade and this is the purple shade. So that's what they look like when applied. But like I said, this does look pretty black, so it does dry down more black. But I did also get the blue and the brown. I don't have these ones opened yet. I'll have to let you guys know how these are. I will be, of course, wearing them and probably post them on my Instagram. You can follow me at Shannon Shaw's Beauty. That'll show you kind of maybe these if you want to see them, but I will try to pin a comment down below. But these were all $1, and honestly, they seem pretty promising so far. Like I said, I do have a bit of wear on them, but I have had them on all day. It's freaking hot here today. Like it is like whoo hot, and I don't have air conditioner in all of my house, so for that reason, I think these are pretty good, especially for the price point. All right, so I did pick up two more kind of like eye related products. I guess one's a brow. So I did pick up the Slim Brow Pencil. I got the shade in medium brown, and it's a nice slim pencil. I did see it online, and it has like the micro fine point, kind of similar to the CoverGirl one that I love. So I thought I would pick this up and give it a go. I'll have to keep you updated, but I'm always up for trying new brow products. So I figured once I'm out of the CoverGirl, I'll try this guy out. And then I also picked up the AOA Studio Extra Large Long Lasting Shadow Stick, and this is in Shimmer Disco. This end is kind of like falling off, but the packaging's cheap, guys. It's $1, so what do you expect? So this is the end on here, so it's just a crayon. So I'll just color that on my hand. Spoiler alert, this is like really smudge proof. I swatched this when I got the package, and I had a hard time getting it off with a makeup wipe, so look at that. It's really pretty, even for like a base for shadow, but this is really hard to get off once it dries, and it dries pretty fast. So just to give you a warning, but that's pretty. I'm gonna order more of these because I do like cream shadows, and if they all perform like this, it's nice and pigmented, and this is as good as some like higher end ones that I have. So I think that's pretty awesome. And like I said, I did already order a couple more of these. Oh, I forgot to mention something I got for the sponge, actually for my other sponge. I went ahead and picked up the Argan Oil Sponge Soap, and this is $1.55. It's part of the proceeds will go towards protecting animals against abuse. That's the same as the Paw Paw actually sponge as well. They donate a portion of all their sales to like a specific charity. But this is what it looks like on the back. It's the flavor, not the flavor, the scent strawberry. And I'm wondering if this will work for brushes too. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells really good, guys. Oh my goodness. So it just has like the little soap in there that you can wash the sponge on, but I'm thinking this might work for brushes too. I don't know. You guys let me know. Does argan oil bad for brushes? But it came in a little tin. It was $1.55. They do have a brush one on there, and I might actually pick that up on my next order just to like give it a go. But yeah, I did pick that up along with the sponge to clean it. So only a couple more things to get through, guys. So I did go ahead and pick up the Hush Cream Sheer Blush. I picked up the shade Passion. This is like super tiny, like really tiny. You can still see my swatches. I'm just gonna leave them on, but that's the shade. I actually have this on. Like, it's actually really beautiful, guys. I thought it'd be like really cheap, but it doesn't feel that bad at all when you swatch it. And it blends out quite nicely. Like that's it kind of blended out on my hand. And you can of course like blend that out more. But isn't that a pretty shade? I actually, spoiler alert, picked up a few more of these too. But I think this is really nice. And even though it's small, it's only $1. And a lot of these like freaking high-end blushes that are coming out right now are so tiny, and they're like 30 bucks. So I don't know. I might find a winner on these. I'm gonna have to keep trying them, but I have it on right now. I've had it on all day. I think it looks so, so pretty. And PS, this highlight's coming up next, also from AOA, also $1. So let's get that highlight out. All right, so the two highlights I picked up were the Velour, AOA Studio Velour Mousse highlighters, these guys right here. So I picked up the shade Sometimes. This was a recommendation from Taylor Wynn. If you watch her videos, she recommended these highlighters, and that's why I picked them up. And then I also picked up the shade For You. Spoiler alert, I did pick up more of these because I love them. They are a very moussey texture, but they are wet feeling, and they are almost wet in the pan, so they're more of like a cream highlight, but they apply so nicely. Like they almost apply to your skin like a powder, but give you that glassy kind of like cream look. Like they're so pretty. So one of these shades, this one's more champagne, and this one has a bit more of a golden tone. So I'll go ahead and swatch them. The packaging did break, but I mean, it's, what do you expect for a freaking $1, guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the one, it says the one For You. So that's the shade For You, like, ooh, so, so beautiful. I have that one actually on my cheeks today. So if you're wondering what I'm wearing for highlight, that is what I have on. So, so beautiful. I just had to be careful because of the packaging. And then the shade Taylor Wynn recommended was the shade Sometimes. So this one right here. This one does feel a bit more wet when you touch it for sure. It's definitely more creamy, but it applies similarly. So go ahead, and that is the shade Sometimes, this one right here. Aren't they freaking pretty? See, this one has more of like that champagne pink tone, and this one is more of the golden tone. It's so pretty though. Like, I just think they're gorgeous. They look beautiful on the skin too, like so like glass-like, and they just like blend into the skin like seamlessly, which is really cool for such an inexpensive highlight. Okay, guys, so the last thing I went ahead and picked up was a lip gloss. It's the Lip Pop Lip Gloss AOA Studio. This is all AOA Studio, which is ShopMissA's brand. And I picked up the shade Wild Child. I have that on my lips right now. I think it looks pretty with this look. Although this shade looked different on the website because I never would have picked this for myself. This is that kind of like older style, like, I don't know, back in the day it was popular, that really like pinky kind of bubblegum pink. I don't mind the formula though. I will say the doe foot doesn't pick up a lot of product, which drives me nuts, but the formula isn't bad and it doesn't have like a really bad scent to it. I don't like the scent of their liquid lipsticks, even though they're not a bad formula. The scent is horrendous. This one doesn't have a bad scent at all, and I actually kind of like the formula. It lasts a decent amount of time for being a lip gloss, and I'd like to pick up more shades. Again, like this is such a good haul. It's not my favorite lip gloss ever. There's way better ones out there, but for the price point, I would not mind trying other shades, and that can be said about most of the products I picked up. I mean, if you're paying such a low price, why not pick up a few more? And what I will say, the shipping to Canada is only $5.95 for non-track shipping, or it's like 7 something, I think, for track shipping, which is a little bit faster. But I always get my orders usually within about the 2-week point, which is not too bad. And sometimes sooner, like especially before COVID and all that stuff hit. But I did get this within like 2 weeks, which was not bad at all. Not expensive shipping, so I'm excited by that. And usually for Canada, it's like upwards of $15 to $20 for shipping, so I appreciate that. So I did go ahead and make another order because it's not super high shipping and it's really inexpensive products. But yeah, that is everything I picked up at ShopMissA. All right, guys, so I just came back on to like finish the video out. So like I said, I have shopped from ShopMissA for a while and I like the AOA Studio brand. But if you do want to shop other brands, there is other like low cost brands on the website that you can check out. They have a lot of other things too, like hair accessories. They have like, I think some clothing pieces, like headbands, all kinds of different things that you can shop on the website. So I'll link everything I bought down below, and I'll link just the website if you just want to check out random stuff that they have on there. It's all really inexpensive. Who doesn't love to save a dollar here and there? I know I do. And everything I got in this haul was pretty good, and I've had that experience with other hauls. So not everything's going to be a win, but most of the stuff I have purchased from them, especially the AOA line, has been great. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification, because you know I'm not the most freaking uploader, and I tell you in every freaking video, you know, I just don't want you to miss my videos. But yeah, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys!